Black Star Sports TV here, man. Thank you for tuning in. Please take this time to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share the video. I got to get into this one, man. I got a quick one here today. Ryan Garcia, man, King Ryan. Man, I got to say, very few times in sports have this ever happened to me personally. Usually if I like a guy, I like him pretty much his career because for the reasons that I tend to like athletes. But Ryan Garcia early on, man, if you've been listening to me in lives and around about in these YouTube streets, you've heard, my opinion of Ryan. But I have to admit now, I've seen a change in this young man, and he's refocused and dedicated. And I didn't really buy the whole mental health thing at first with him. But now I'm starting to see it, man. Because he did an interview and he talked about, how, what he was going through and what it was like and everything. And if you have ever been through something like that, then you'd have to know that what he was saying was true. And it's even being more validated by his actions since then, coming back out there and everything. Because before he was doing a lot of capping and he wanted to fight everybody and do all this thing. And he was barking and stuff like, the little Pomeranian somewhere. And he really wasn't serious. I didn't think so because none of those fights ever panned out. But check him here in recent history. Since this big, he's really turned it up. He went out and had the big fight with Gervonta Davis, which was a big success. 1.2 million pay-per-view buys. And he went in there and he fought that dragon, man. He went in there with the most ferocious guy that you got out there. And he went toe-to-toe. He went for the win, man. He went in there, he tried to rough him up. He really went for the win. Still seeing some of the things that he does wrong inside the ring that we've criticized him for in the past. And, Joe Goosen, I know he had him, but, I'm not really that big on that guy, man. Michael Nunn was probably the one guy that I thought that was special that he ever trained, but, but this is Ryan's run, and he was doing what he thought was right. But I think after this fight, he learned a lot, man, especially the way that Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy turned their back on him at the end of that fight. I think that really cut him deeply, And he really started to look around. He's saying, well, man, these guys have been real friendly to me, man. And, he felt in a kinship with these guys, and he's like, well, man, I know I need to do something. And he did some deep soul searching and he came up with Derrick James, which I thought was great. It's great because that's a big-time fundamentals guy, a guy that can better instruct him on his style of fighting, what makes him comfortable. He's a tall, rangy guy. He likes to have space. He likes to have range, and he worked that jab and them hooks and stuff off of that jab, man. So that with also tightening up his defense is going to make him a better fighter. And being with Derrick James, just like the other day, I saw the workout footage of them guys on the pads, and you can see him tightening up his defense. His hands is up higher, his chin is down, everything is tightening up. So he's going to be a better fighter, but how much better? That's what we're going to have to see. But I'm just happy to see the young man realize, hey, this is what I need. Lennox Lewis was another guy that was like that. He was pretty good when he started out, but he didn't really hit his stride and really take off until he got with Emmanuel Stewart. Everybody needs these trainers out here that know the sport, that are cerebral in there, that can really, because Derrick James is going to give you something every time you come back every round. You're not going to come back and get no silence. How you doing? Everything okay? Keep doing what you're doing. That's not what you're getting. You're going to get something that's going to be beneficial for you moving forward in the fight, and that is a plus. And that's something that he needs. And I can't wait to see his next few fights, man. So I'm waiting to see. It's just one fight or two fight. 3 fights down the line, we'll start to see something there, and we'll start to see just how much he's improved and where that can take him. Because you got a lot of great fighters out there in around 140 pounds, 135. All them guys coming through there, man. Gervonta, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. Regis Prograis, it's some guys out there, some smoke out there, man. So, hey, man, I want to see him go out there and get it, man. So, hey, I'm rooting for Ryan Garcia, man. Hey, again, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, Black Star Sports TV, man. I hope everybody have a blessed day. But I'm Black Star Sports TV, and I'm out.